There's one. What's up, Mr. Wilson? How's it going, brother? I am not dead. Ooh. Big Mex. How's it going? Oh my God. So, yeah, that's a big ass dragonfly. Mr. Plywood, how's it going? Chase? As y'all can see, this shop is vastly bigger than the other shop. Tippy, how's it going, man? I ain't seen you in a little bit. School be starting here about a month and a half. This shop's vastly different. I still gotta go up here and throw the top seam on here. I'll probably end up doing that today before I start unloading everything in here. Put the table saw in the center of the shop for comparison. You guys always see me moving around that and navigating around that in the other videos and the lives. Back here on the back, this is where I'm gonna do my cleat wall with all my hand tools. I'm actually gonna build a workbench right here. I think every shop should have their own workbench kind of built and dedicated to it. So I'm gonna put a workbench right here. I'm gonna build one. It'll probably be an actual video. Over here is gonna be my miter station with lumber storage up here. My buddy Carl, guy I work with, he's an electrician, came over, helped me wire all this stuff up. I use LEDs that link together. So we got 4 different strands going through here. If you look around, I've got at least 3 4-bank outlets on every wall going around here, so I don't think I've got to worry about that. Big ass dust collector mounted over in the corner. I'll show you some more stuff outside here in a second. Snatched these lockers from the school. The band room was going to trash them, and I'm going to use the hell out of them. So this right here is going to be our new home for Sunday Spundays. I'm going to build the lathe station in here. Got some pretty cool ideas. I'm gonna build some racks going around this to hold all the SKUs and everything like that. Bighorn Tools hooked me up with a bunch of new lathing tools and hand tools. Can't wait to do a review on those and show you guys what's up. The badass helmet that Moyoc sent me. I'm gonna turn a half dome, make a stand and everything so I can mount it up there to where it's up. The main goal of this shop is I really want to keep it clean, clutter-free, able to move around, stuff like that. Of course, I'm gonna put a TV right here on the wall because apparently that's what everybody does now, and I think my kid might, enjoy the TV. This little $12 gadget right here is probably the coolest thing I found on Amazon ever. So I can just turn my dust collection on from wherever I'm at in the shop. This switch right here, because I do have kids, is a kill switch. I plan on plugging my miter into this, routing my table saw wires over to this, and probably my bandsaw into this. So whenever I'm not using it, kill this switch. I'll have a lock mounted on the outside of it. That way Vinny can't get his little dick beaters on it and fire it up and chop off something that he'll probably need later in life. Even though the lights are linkable and go into those, they are worked off of a light switch, so no more extension cords running all over hell in creation. Down here, got a bunch of PVC, different lumber, stuff like that, so I can do a duct going around the top for my dust collection. And I've got some different flex hoses there. That way it'll be stationary, the ductwork will run around top, and I'll have the drops going into where all the stations are, stuff like that. Just got back from the cruise a little over a week ago. It was awesome. It was nice to get away and everything like that. But been a while since I made a video. Been a while since I've done a spun day. I was planning on doing one today, but I'm currently moving everything from the little shop into the big shop, and even though it's only like 60 feet, I didn't really notice or realize how much stuff I had. But shop is connected to a pretty large carport. Actually, it's the same size as the shop. So if there's nice weather outside and I'm working on stuff in the shop that's able to come outside and work on the concrete, I'm still able to bring it out here. Yep. The only thing that I got in the for joints, Jeff, was the Y stuff and the 45s. I got none of the 90s, none of the hard angles. Try to read some of his comments. Michael Wilson, I'm trying. I don't have like the whole damn village working with me here. I don't know how they do it over in Scotland or whatever when y'all raise barns, you peg pounding fuckers. But like I said, just got back from the cruise. Came back to some pretty cool stuff from some sponsors. Just got done sending a few emails to some sponsors, and figured I'd drop in a couple for a few minutes in the midst of all this while I was trying to cool down here in Southern Ohio, because it's like the surface of the fucking sun. Freeze to death in the winter, burn up in the summer. Your box opening would take a week. Yeah, I got photos of that. I plan on doing an extensive review on Bighorn. For the guys that haven't seen it yet, there's a few of you guys that have. Bighorn Tools hooked me up. They pretty much sent me damn near everything in their woodworking catalog, and then they sent me brochures and catalogs of the rest of the stuff they make. I was completely unaware that they made full-on dust collection systems and all this stuff like that, and they really hooked me up. So there's going to be a special place on the wall for them. Fadir Tools just sent me the final confirmation email. They just made me a set of chisels, and they're getting ready to ship them out today. They want me to try them out. I'm getting ready. Probably the first thing that I turn. What's up, 77? How you doing? My boy Ryan's in the chat. They're going to... I'm going to turn some handles for my Narex chisels that I got, and out of some smuggled Mexican hardwood that might have got mailed back to me inside a teddy bear with some Pablo Escobar shit. Yeah, Ray, it's pretty damn hot. But Ryan's in here. I'll go ahead and give him a preview real quick. Ductwork for the dust collection. You've seen around the inside of the other shop. I still got to put the top cap up there and all that stuff. Lights are actually wired up to an actual switch. It's crazy. That's the same table saw that was in my other shop. I set it in the center of the room for size reference. That's the one that I was like kind of like sneaking around and shit, trying to move around in the other videos. So now I got plenty enough room. These two big yellow lockers, I jacked these from the school, from the band room. I can use these for, I plan on doing like a jig storage and tool storage in one of these. And in the other, I want to store stuff like paints and stains and stuff like that. Just get them out of the way. I'm gonna build my lathing station right here after I put all the covers on. Don't make fun of the big ass hole there. I'm not a carpenter by any means. UFO light hanging up there. I'll have to probably bring that out a little bit and drop it down. Like I was telling everybody, and like I've told you a couple times in here, I want to Yeah, there's no farts. There's a couple farts in here. I ain't gonna lie. But I want to do wraparound shelving for all the SKUs and stuff like that, and all my tools. Build a rest for the Trend helmet that Moyoc sent me. Over here, I'm gonna do at least a 6, maybe an 8 foot miter station with the recessed drop down for the miter. Up above that, I'm gonna do my lumber storage. I gotta put my lumber racks in. They finally came in. This is a kill switch it's dedicated strictly to this outlet. That's where I'll run my table saw, my miter saw, and probably my bandsaw too. And then I'm gonna put a lock over the front of this. That way Vinny can't get out here and turn something on whenever that switch is killed and cut off his pecker hooks or whatever. My dust collector that I traded a bowl and $50 for. That's right, one of the Sunday Spunday bowls and a $50 bill. Got that big ass 70-gallon 1600 CFM dust collector and all them hoses from a guy that's seen me on Facebook and YouTube, and his wife liked my bowls. That's what got that. And this is a $12 gadget that I picked up on Amazon. So from anywhere in the shop. Jeff, that boy will put his pecker on anything. I walked in the house, him trying to fuck the accordion foam in my refrigerator the other day, so I don't put anything past him. I think it was the hot and cold soft sensation that got him. I was fully planning on having a Sunday Spunday today. I completely underestimated this heat. So now I'm just trying to get my ass into getting everything moved from the other shop into this. But I did get the lights in here today. So that means even after the sun goes down tonight, I can still move stuff from the other shop into this one. I'm hoping to have everything moved in here by tomorrow evening. That way I can just get everything done. I want to be in this. I want to get back to building. I want to do a couple reviews, stuff like that. That's all cedar, right there. I got that. Then I got some behind me there in the truck. There are some people over in Ashland that was tearing out a home that was built in like the 50s or something like that. And the closet had a big double closet that was lined in cedar. And they asked me if I wanted the cedar out of it. And I was, yeah, sure. So that'll come in awesome for like the lane boxes I make and everything like that. And the old cedar chests. From what I usually sell the small jewelry boxes and things like that for, I'll make a few $1,000s just off those planks alone. So that was a pretty big score. And I'm kind of getting the bug. I'm kind of getting the itch. It's been a while since I've actually got to build something. So I'm really jonesing and I want to get in here. And I really appreciate the support that's coming from all you guys and everything like that. I just wanted to stop in and let you guys know that I'm like still alive. Read some of the comments here. Jeff, I'm going to have to get with you. And I am going to build a drop down for my dust collector to go behind my lathe. What's up? The Everyday American. This is a good buddy of mine. He's a local dude here named Jacob. He's a trapper, outdoorsman, stuff like that. Real good friend of mine. And there's my dude BW Wood turning. What's up? But Everyday American's good dude. I've actually got his dolly in here right now. He's probably gonna be over here either later this evening or tomorrow. I might kind of con him into helping me pack some heavy stuff. BW, while you're in here, oh God, this is the new shop. Slowly moving stuff in. Coming from a 10 by 16 storage building pretty much to an actual stick built shop. I insulated and wired and walled everything in. In between this is going to be my new lathing station. I'm going to build a low table with the lathe and shelves that go around it for all the SKUs and everything like that, and mount my the hair and the beard. I still got it. I am a good looking fellow. I mean, I'd do me. I'm trying to talk my wife into it. But yeah, I'm trying to take advice from everybody that's been doing this a lot longer than me. Like I said earlier, before everybody started coming in, I want to make this as productive and as least cluttered and streamlined as possible. And I also want to have room for my boy in here. Like, that's one of the things. And yes, Jeff, I did take your advice. I did hide some shit behind the walls for my kid to find later after I'm like way dead and gone, just so I can make his little ass cry from the afterlife. Pretty sure those are gunshots. Congratulations, Jeff. 46 years, man. But it has been a hell of a ride since how I've really only been doing woodwork for like 2 years now. I've been on YouTube for almost a year. Still trying to pop 3,000 subscribers. Still haven't done that yet. But I've got orders backing up like crazy. And I've still got to tell people it's going to be like another week or two till the shop's fully functional. She's a poor shot. I move fast. Hey, don't knock her. Maybe she just don't want to wing you yet. Keeping that element of surprise. But I don't know. I'm just trying to stay humble. I remember a year and a half, 2 years ago, I was thinking that I'm never going to get past the point of working in a little ass woodshed and trying to carve American flags, and now I'm like where I never thought I'd be 2 years ago. So if you have too many orders, just raise the price. See what I can do. What's up, Johnny? Dude, 2 years ago, you were hitting rocks. Yeah, I was literally hitting rocks, making arrowheads on my front porch. This is actually the Whack and Shack in its final form, 3.0. I started on my front porch napping arrowheads, and then slowly transformed into making jewelry and stuff like that. And then it went to woodcraft in a 10 by 12 building, and then an 8 by 12 building, and then I went to a 10 by 16 building, and then now I'm in this 20 by 20, and I don't plan on expanding any further than that. I don't think that I would actually need to. I hope I wouldn't need to, especially at this site. I've got the carport to come out and work underneath if I have to, but it's still a fun hobby. It's what I want to do. It's what I want to like maybe pass down to my kids someday. So there is a couple letters hidden behind the walls, maybe written on the wall, and maybe a jump drive in a plastic bag hid behind one of the walls that these little fuckers will find if they ever tear it down, and all that cool stuff. But for the rest of the day, it's a lot of moving, a lot of unloading, and setting up and building one big ass cleat wall. But thank y'all, each and every one of y'all, for stopping by. It means the world to me. I love each and every one of y'all. That being said, I'm going to get my big ass in here and start unloading more tools. Peace. I'm out. Love y'all.